representing who they are and fooling. Are you familiar with the king snake? I'm coming for you. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct, legally. Me, 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 me. I don't like it. Me, 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 me. That's all I can taste is salt. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Thanks for the money, dummies, because that's exactly what you fucking are. A bunch of fucking empty-headed idiots who paid me money to get absolutely nothing out of it. Thanks. This is high-quality content.
Is there fucking an African nation outside of my house?
Why am I toxic? Are you familiar with the king snake? I need that money. I really do. I need that money.
Brought to you by the UIS. Welcome to the UIS. We've got things to talk about. Let's go on a journey, a trip through drama land, a quick stop to laugh at the rage pigs, an adventure to the world of the locals. Don't worry if we forget the incels, everyone else has. And in the end, we think fuck that we're not them. Oh yeah! It's that time again, 9 o'clock p.m. Do you know where your locale is? It is time to take a moment, take a journey with the prophet. So come hold my hand, wait, that's not my hand. We are better than crystal meth. It's the UI fucking S. The UIS. The UI fucking S. The UIS. Welcome to the UI fucking S. Welcome to the UIS. Welcome to the UIS.
I smell profit.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the UIS. It's Tuesday night. It's DSP night. After I saw that he made the news on Twitter, X, whatever you want to say. Say hi, Charlie. Say hi to everybody. Woo, 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 woo. All right, you can go back, take up half my chair if you want. There we go. God damn it, Charlie. What are you doing back there? All right, there we go. So, what do we got going on? We got Once Was Animal. We got Ken Smith in chat. Good to see you both. Oh, Ken Smith, you're still on your weekend, I guess. The static in this room is just awful. Like almost summer. Maybe it is summer. Shouldn't have this much static. Of course, I think it might just be the fact that I only have like 8 hairs on my head. They're just really, really long. So they are susceptible, highly susceptible to static. So, yeah, I got some stuff. Till tomorrow. Very nice, very nice. Glad you could hang out with us tonight. So, yeah, I have some stuff lined up. So it goes along with his fake flexing, showing off his muscle stuff. And I found that this is not a new thing. You know, I'm not that into DSP, so I don't know all of the lore. we all know the him cranking off May 1st burst, that kind of stuff. But I didn't know that he's been pretending to be in shape for years. I mean, I've got him doing a extensor hand exerciser, DSP tries it, from 14 years ago. I've got, let's see, where was it? Shirtless DSP workout request from 4 years ago. We've got, where was it? Yeah, DSP news. DSP tries it. Used to work out and be really jacked. 8 years ago. And I've got some that I don't think it really involves DSP, but it was just too funny not to add. So, I also have, go to the workshop back here. May or may not get to. But we've got Dave's big coloring book. You can sort of see me in the background there, so the camera's not this camera. So we might look at that depending on how things go. It is a work night, and it is already 9 o'clock, so we'll see how things go. All right. Contemplating getting rid of this background. I mean, it's all right. It's funny enough, I guess, but it did its thing. So yeah, I've got The Incident remastered. So it's not exactly The Incident.
Shit! He got away.
I got him! Oh!
Now, there's just one face he makes. Disturbing. I think I missed it there.
What is up, everyone?
That right there. That's just pain. God damn. Fucking filthy.
What is up, everyone? Hello, and welcome.
Oh, camera's on the whole time.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh?
Hi.
Now, this was called the official DSP workout. This was from several years ago, and it has nothing to do with DSP, but it just seemed too funny not to include it.
Welcome to the official DSP workout video. Now come on, fatties, let's get to work. We're going to start out with some simple stretches. Okay, Andy?
Yeah.
Okay. Again. Up top. Down low.
So yeah, it has nothing to do with DSP, but there seems to be some other kind of DSP thing out there, and a lot of it has to do with workouts. Has nothing to do with him. Hey, Officer Harry Callahan, welcome. But now this is from 8 years ago. DSP tries it. Used to work out and be jacked. Now, for those who don't know why we're even talking about DSP and his fake muscles, it's even on Drama Alert. DSP caught using AI to give himself muscles. And so this was on the front page of Twitter. Now, I think Broside Phil was the first person that I saw make this public. So I'm not sure if, it got picked up because of his post or what, since he seems to be the one who deals with DSP and his body dysmorphia or whatever you call it. Can I not zoom into this stupid thing? I guess I have to save it. All right, we'll do that. We will do it your way. And it's horrible resolution, of course. Phil Burnell, the veteran YouTuber known as DSP, came and released a 24-minute video about the Nintendo 2, Switch 2 value, blah, 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 blah. But yeah. Yeah, YouTuber Switch 2 review thumbnail flexes fake muscles. 6,000 posts about it. So yeah, you can see it right there. Yeah, that is not DSP's muscles. I also think it's hilarious how he changes his name on Twitter. If you go, I think it's DSP Gaming. Is that it? No. No, that's not him. But anyways, he changes his name to DSP is ready for the summer or some just stupid shit like that. Maybe it's just Dark Side Phil. Smokey McCrack is also talking about it here. Oh well, he's in there somewhere. He does the stupid shit. Sal 930. DSP's marriage was arranged, but who paid? Ah, God. I think just based on how she used to look, I think it was his family that paid for it. So, this is, like I said, from 8 years ago. He has been lying about his physical fitness for a long time. It's a long-ass intro. We can stay on that for a little while. Good God.
Good afternoon.
Jesus Christ, that was a long-ass intro. Minute and 20. That's longer than one of my intros.
Good morning. Good evening. Good brunch. This is DSP News. It's a rather interesting moment. We here at GTG have decided to take a request from someone who has supported the network, and we appreciate that support. So we will take that request. There's also another request too that we'll be handling after this one. But this one right here is about DSP. Back in the day when he used to be jacked. Apparently for 2 years, he was the man. In shape. Not the pudgy doughboy that we know now. I don't know if I'd say, well, really, he doesn't eat a lot now. He eats like once or twice a day?
Yeah, this is not how DSP is now, that's for sure.
He looks sickly, to be honest with you. Anyway, I'm sorry. But the point is back in the day, he used to be jacked. In shape. Ugh. And apparently...
Yeah, it's a terrible video, but still, it's 8 years old. The YouTube was a different beast back then. Now, I did want to see this. Him, 14 years ago, doing a DSP tries it. Extensor hand exerciser.
Waiting to get a couple
Because there's a reason why one arm is bigger than the other.
things I think were unique that I was interested in trying out and let you know, if they're any good or not. And
Yeah,
I
that
finally
was a
got a
maniac
couple
drug
things.
addict.
So let's talk a little bit. Basically, what we have today is called the Extensor hand exerciser, extending the life of your hands. And how I came across this is, as you know, I really like the website thinkgeek.com.
How you're going to come across it a little bit later.
I get a lot of stuff off of that website, and this is actually advertised on the website as a hand exerciser for gamers. And being that I am a full-time gamer, all I do pretty much, is play games when you think about it.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money.
My hands, being I'm 30 years old, are starting to actually get a little bit sore, get a little bit tense or tight. And I said, you know what? I need to start doing exercises with my hands because I need my hands. They're my most valuable asset. I type with them. I do things on the computer constantly with them. I'm always playing games. I need them to work.
I'm coming for you.
And so, like I said, they advertise this on the website as a hand exerciser. So I got it, and I'm going to try it out today. I'm going to let you know what I think about it. So let's take a look.
And this could be what started the whole of him being jacked. This is where it started. He got his hands jacked first.
So first of all, here it is explaining it. It says the one common thread affecting all people regardless of age, gender, job, hobby, or athletic skill is the necessity to grip and squeeze with varying degrees of force for almost every activity.
This is high quality content.
Stretching your fingers open while under tension simultaneously and passively stretches the muscles and tendons in your palms and wrists, and is the most effective way people who work hard with their hands can maintain healthy, strong hands and fingers for life. And there actually is a video series on how to use this, but I'm actually going to kind of demonstrate because I have read the instructions.
Well, I mean, who better to do something like this? It's not like he's going to make a mistake because, he never does anything wrong.
I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct.
And you'll do
legally.
that. You'll do that here.
On how to use it, and I'm going to let you know what I think. So just to show you what it comes with, first of all, this is the actual base unit, the hand exerciser itself. And it's got some padding on the inside. What you do is you insert your hand like so, and then you strap it onto your hand, and you put your fingers in. Your thumb would go into one of the blue side stretchies. And these, okay, are for your standard fingers in your hand, okay? Those actually are these, and there's a bunch of extra ones, as you can see. It comes with plenty of extras of various sizes, because I think they understand that not everyone's fingers are the same size. So for me, I took 3 bigger ones for my bigger fingers, and then for my pinky finger, I used this little one. And what you're supposed to do is you actually enter the tail of these rubberized things, okay, into the base of the exerciser here, and you can actually stretch them out even further if you want more tension. If you want more tension, you put it in the second. If you want the most tension, you put it into the third row, okay? And so what we're going to do is test this out. I'm going to let you know how it works or how it feels when I'm doing it. Like this, it doesn't hurt at all because the strap isn't touching my hand. In fact, it's working perfectly right now, and with my finger in there, it's stretching my hand and I have no pain. But right now when I go like that, it hurts. All this is being jammed against my hand, and that's kind of messed up. So right now I can tell you I'm a little disappointed at that simply because, ow, it actually is hurting my...
Is that his gut hanging over the table right there? Like right there? God damn.
Hand. I've actually got a little bit of lines. I don't know if you can see it in the light there, but I've got some red lines right on my hand, right where the strap is touching it. And that's disappointing. It should be padded where the most pressure is. So
they should have consulted DSP before releasing this.
So I can tell you my hand's feeling pretty nice and stretched, which is good. But the thing fucking hurts. Right hand and my left, but I want to use my left because I thought it would be better for the camera, to show that than this would be maybe too close to the camera. But anyway, if you're interested in the product, the website is www.theextensor.com or...
Yeah. And so now we have some more recent stuff. Kino Casino is already mocking him for his AI muscles. So hopefully it's not too whoa buddy.
Next card. It's a weird looking card.
Oh, it's duty stream, so it's going to, of course, have a couple of minutes of ads for duty.
What the heck is this?
Quito? Quit-o.
I didn't think this through. All right, let's continue.
Rack cat?
I do like how they have the white gloves on him, which I did see that. He touches his cards with some shitty white gloves.
Raccoon? What does that say? Loses all mobility when not in Japan. Rocket attacks target insanely loud noises.
All right. It's nice looking.
I'll order some more of these Begimon cards for my shipper. Hang on, you guys.
Mamma mia, make it a pizza pie. Pizza pie, Felipe, pizza pie. Turn on the ovens, mozzarella, and delicious.
This thing isn't Pokemon related, but this is insane. So DSP made himself jacked in his new YouTube thumbnail. This is...
And it wasn't just the biceps either. Look at the forearms. See the veins and stuff popping out of it.
Stop. Zoom in. Zoom in on this bicep, bro. I'm not kidding. He did this shit. Like,
God damn.
Forearm. Look at the forearm, bro. It's like so wide.
come on, Phil. Come on. Now we have the actual reality up next.
Oh, Yeet. By the way, Yeet was
Yeah, there's been lots of them where they show them side by
fucking
side.
tweeting about us today. Saying all this stuff. That's
Oh, nice.
There,
Yeah, it's cool.
there it is right there. Little reality.
By the way, Yeet was fucking tweeting about us today. Saying all this stuff. That's
nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
There's the actual truth about Phil and his fucking buddy, come on, Phil. We're nowhere fucking near, buddy. Come on. It's not even close, Phil.
Why
man.
would you do that, man?
And the
That's so
same
fake,
shirt.
bro.
Oh,
That looks
fuck,
so
man. Just a
fake.
disaster. So now DSP claims he pulled a $370 card off stream from a box of cards he bought off a place he suspected was scamming him. So he bought another box off them to check and see if he was being scammed.
What?
He also just so happened to have a backup binder for the whole box he bought and opened off stream. That is. So with anything, Phil, that happens, you know.
Well, I mean, just the other day, I was opening comic books from the 70s and mishandling them. Come on, what about me?
Oh, it's suspect. You immediately assume this piece of shit's fucking lying to us.
Yeah.
But one thing is certainly true. This card did somehow appear from off-stream Pokemon purchases, which
By the
means
way-
DSP is now deep in the throes of a gambling addiction. He's found
Oh yeah, he must have now gotten away from the mobile game WWE Legends or whatever the hell that game was.
his new WWE champions. And Bankruptcy 2 is on the horizon. Let's go.
I have some bad news for Phil. The card is right heavy. Sorry.
No,
It's a
suffer,
9.
Phil.
It's right-
not like he's
it's-
ever gonna send it.
I think some of mine probably are. I want to look through them one day. Maybe go and look through one of those like Wizard comic apps or whatever, where you can grade your own stuff. I know a lot of them really need to be like in perfect condition, and some of my really older ones are in good condition, but not like mint.
Bro,
to be
it's right.
graded
It's
anyway.
sorry, Phil. It's right heavy. You're felted. It's over. It doesn't count.
Bro, as if he didn't fucking scuff the edges of it.
to-
I'm not even
2006.
exaggerating, by the way. That is definitely off center. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So DSP has been buying boxes of Pokemon cards and opening them off stream, complete with their own binders. But he has a very real and honest sounding story as to why he's been doing it. This is his big news. We'll have a look at these clips.
So he's already invested in binders now.
And then we'll continue
As you
with
guys-
the Pokemon
God
crash
damn.
out that then commenced today. So
Okay.
this was last night during the night stream. During the morning stream or the day stream, whatever you want to fucking call it, Phil was promising that he had major news about Pokemon and why he was now 100% confident he hadn't been scammed.
Now back to my comic bullshit. We looked through a bunch of them a week or so ago, late at night, and I have some that are mint, some that have never been opened, some that are still in the sealed package and everything, but most of those are from the early 90s.
So people were telling
First
Phil that
editions.
perhaps because he didn't get very many good pulls, that it was a resealed box.
Mm.
This really got to Phil the idea that he might have been scammed or got one over on. So he concocted a plan to prove once and for all that no one ever gets one over on Phil Burnell. I'll never be scammed. I'm no fool. I'm the
Well, I mean, he's
Are you familiar with the king snake?
yeah.
king snake. Okay.
Okay.
Have been so supportive. As long as people keep buying in and wanting to see this as part of my content,
God.
I would continue to get Pokemon cards in the future. Now, not to say that I'm going to get
maybe if he had started early, but I think if he tried it now, he would be so paranoid and he would freak out on stream.
insanely expensive boxes or whatever, but I would keep doing it.
But
Maybe
you
I would
already
pre-order the
are.
new sets or whatever. And my whole idea was that I would
Define
always
insanely
have
expensive.
an
Yeah, they are expensive. They're like
Do you remember with
300
WWE
bucks.
champions, he said
more. We won't
he's
ever
gonna
be like in a
spend
drought.
Thousands and thousands. We'll never be in his drought. What? So you're just going to keep buying $500 boxes of Pokemon cards endlessly?
Well, yeah, he's going to try to make money, of course, off of buying that shit, try to get you guys to pay for it.
No, I'm not even talking about.
Off stream. That's what I think. But, you know, the detractors always have to like.
All right, so I guess that was it for the AI muscle part.
Pokemon cards on stream, even though it didn't work out for Jer. But in Phil's mind, he's like, I'm going to do it better.
Oh my God.
And people will love it.
Ash.
All right, so now this is his video. After a year, is the Switch 2 worth it? Don't want to really watch that. DSP snaps after getting teabagged in Capcom versus SNK 2. Not really to deal with his AI muscles, but it is new. And he is wearing the shirt that he was wearing with the AI stuff. Hey, Cap, good to see you, my friend.
Oh my God, his jumping kick has insane range in this game.
Oh, goddamn, yeah, that would suck. No matter what I did or what was going on in my life with my comics, I only have those 2 giant boxes of them, and I keep them with me. So no matter where I am, what house I move into, whatever, they're not like tucked away in the back of some, like back in the garage. No, they're here with me. I mean, right now they're a couple of feet from me, but before I pulled them down, they were up in the closet. And they're in boxes, and each of them, every single one, you know, has the cardboard and the plastic. So they're as about as protected as I could get them, I guess. And, you know, very controlled environment. Hey, Chato. Good to see you. How's mining going?
Are you teabagging? You're a fucking lag-abusing yourself, you. Really? I'm the first one playing in a year this guy's teabagging?
No, literally, I want you to lick my fucking balls.
Uh-oh. He done pissed DSP off, and you know he's got some big-ass arms, I heard.
Because you are try-hard ultimate grandmaster who played for a fucking year? And you're abusing the lag roll super, which you can't block online, and you're gonna teabag me? You, no more matches. Kiss my fucking ass, you scrub ass bitch.
Oh my God.
Thanks for the money, dummies. Because that's exactly what you fucking are. A bunch of fucking empty-headed idiots who paid me money to get absolutely nothing out of it. Thanks.
Here's Phil to tell you more.
Where is Guile? I don't remember where any of the characters are. This is not good. I don't see Guile, and I want Guile.
So now it's a whole video about this? We got the best part right there at the beginning. There's no reason to watch anything else. That's how DSP videos need to be. I've been trying to say that for the longest time. I thought maybe I would have to do it because nobody else is doing it. They want to play the entire video, and he's terrible. He's fucking terrible. Don't want to hear his ass talk. You want to just hear just the funny parts. And that was it. That was great. Less than 50 seconds. But you can't have mid-rolls when a 50-second video, I guess. Now, we got our boy Broside Phil here. DSP workout machine rant proves he knows nothing about fitness.
Yeah, see, he's talking shit about Broside Phil.
Which I'm not a huge fan of Broside Phil.
And I talked about it before, like that absolute degenerate Broside Phil.
Detractor-wise, Broside Phil won because he's the first detractor who actually had a direct conversation with me, right?
Yep, Broside Phil, you won. What did you win? God damn. Oh, definitely Rax. Oh, Rax is by far worse than DSP. There's no two ways about it.
Before we get started, let's get on the same page. From the descriptors Phil has given, I am 99% sure he has this machine or a reasonable facsimile. And by all accounts, it's not terrible. Definitely good for an at-home option. Trust me, this'll make sense later. But anyway, Phil, it's time. Go make an ass out of yourself.
Shall we talk about...
Well, he did. He did make an ass of himself. He took a picture of himself and then AI'd it.
Let's just talk about, quickly, the weight machine and the workouts and stuff like that and get it out of the way. Because some people have asked about it yesterday and everything. And this is something I talked about when I came back from my break. So for those who don't know, because if you're not in the know, it's because you probably...
Now, I notice here, at least Broside is respecting people's time and is speeding this dumbass up.
We aren't paying attention to the stuff that happens in between all the other stuff. You know, in the last year, I started working out. I got free weights and I got, well, not really, it's just 2 dumbbells, okay? A dumbbell set where each dumbbell was 52.5 pounds, okay? And I got a weight bench and I was doing free weight exercises on and off since August of last year.
See, to me, this feels disingenuous. With the whole frog flex thing he's been doing, plus the narrative he's been running about how healthy and fit he is, him saying that he's been lifting on and off feels scummy.
But also, 50-something pound dumbbell, that just seems stupid.
But then again, it is Phil, king scumbag. All hail.
I started slow, I built up, I was doing all these different exercises, but what ended up happening was after doing it for like 4 or 5 months, basically you get to a point where it's just not easy to do anymore if you're doing free weights. And what I mean by that is if I was...
He plateaued because his arms got so massive that he would have to like just work out 24 hours a day just to keep his sculpted body, is what he's saying.
I'm going to keep going and keep pushing myself. I needed more room, okay? I needed a better bench because my bench was creaky, a piece of garbage, honestly. And I needed, how can I say, when I was using the free weights, it was basically making a lot of noise. Like, my house is from the 1990s and some of the floors creak. So here I am doing exercises and the floor's going, you know, at all hours.
And it's always when cats walking by. I don't know what's going on with that.
Of the day, it was very annoying, okay? So I had a creaky bench, creaky floor, not enough room to do the exercises I was doing. So basically what I did is I condensed the exercises. Instead of doing a ton, I started doing way less.
This is high quality content.
It is, I know. All right. DSP attempts flexing with the left arm after flexing with the right. The bow flex is here. See, I like videos like this. It's a minute. Really works with my goldfish brain.
Our first flex of the...
All right, guys. Any ladies out there? I hope that you've been neutered.
Week, yeah.
I'm just kidding. Spade.
Yeah, frog. A week beginning flex here on the podcast. Very nice. That's a good way to start the week right there. My hair is bothering me today. You can see it's like puffed up in the back for some reason. Whatever. I'm just going to leave. It's going to look stupid anyway, no matter what I do. So good stuff there. All right.
It's like when I would try to do the huge dumbbells in the gym, I could do them, but I knew it wasn't fucking doing anything for me because I'd have to, like, you know, just yank them up, and I knew it was not like you can do that on a regular basis. If you're strong enough to do it nice and slowly, sure, but no.
So, let's do these shout-outs, all right? And then when
are we going to see the other arm?
Let's get to the Pokemon card thing. That's the next thing I want to talk about. But anyway, to end with Soros, if you like Soros, good for you. You're welcome to like. Fit my... Come on.
God damn, you can really tell which is his jerk off arm. Ooh. And wasn't that the arm that he AI'd the shit out of? So that's what it was. Yep, he needs to get the masturbation network. So that versus that. Pretty funny.
It doesn't work. It doesn't look. Oh, there we go. That's better. It was the wrong angle. There we go. See, I have to do it at the right angle. Then it flexes well.
Hey, dude,
come on. There you go. How you like that? The 2-arm flex.
God damn. Even right there, you can see how much smaller his left forearm is than his right.
Very nice. Okay.
It's all about baiting. Jesus.
What is up?
All right. DSP new weight bench expose or expose an extremely lonely, sad existence. He has no friends. Who
Everybody,
does?
it's your boy Duty back again with another video, and I hope everyone had an amazing weekend. I did. It was filled with sports and horror because that's
Nobody
all
gives
we've been
a
talking
shit,
about.
Duty.
I don't think many people listening to thinking on this on it.
It's my big say. All right. Now, I explained fully on my Level 1 podcast. Let me summarize. This week, I have a big piece of exercise equipment arriving. I have to schedule its arrival because it weighs so much. And when it arrives, I basically need to have that day off so I have time to get it piece by piece into my house, build it.
But you're going to need to do it during a stream. It's going to have to be a tech stream. You know it's going to have to be built during a stream,
etc. So I'm going to try this week to schedule this for later on in the week, perhaps Friday or Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure. I'm waiting for the shipping company to contact me. My goal is to still have a full 6 days of streaming, but it may not happen, okay? I will let you all know what is going on with that as soon as I know, all right? But we're still going to have a great streaming week this week, at least 5 days of streaming, and today was a great return day, so let's talk all about it.
All right, so I want to focus a little bit on the weight bench. That's right, the weight bench will save DSP's health, I guess. I don't know. Or help Cat lose some weight. I'm not sure, but we all know, give it a couple months, and it'll end up turning into a very expensive clothing rack. That's what it'll be. It'll essentially be covered. It'll be used to dry clothing. After a wash, and it didn't fully dry right, he'll just, lay clothes on it or whatever.
Dude, he kind of sounds like that, what was that troll auditor? Damn, I can't remember the name of that channel now. Frauditor Troll? The one with the really annoying wife that would talk sometimes?
Mario Faker has a suggestion for us to watch, and thank you for this, Mario Faker, because I did not want to miss this. There is the fake foot team took another L today, I believe. Fake foot team, fake foot.
Since this is the conspiracy.
I want to know what all this shit at the bottom is. Is this making fun of him, or is this just their normal? I don't know who the hell this shit is. Detractor Clipper? A lot of anime shit going on here.
Offices for Prop Foot Incorporated have long since disbanded, and this is not even a legitimate.
Here we go. This is the last piece of evidence that ever went across the desk of the fake foot team is right here.
Shutting it down.
I know you probably can't see it very well because this is a 1080p webcam. It's not very clear. You probably can't, you can't even tell from that shot at all.
All right, how much to suck one of those? Come on.
Oh.
We'll get there. It's coming up soon.
Exactly. All I did was show this thigh. Remember I showed this thigh?
Show
on
this
my
thigh.
Fall, and they freaked out because I showed my fucking thigh. I put my sock on camera, and they freaked out because a sock.
He's pointing at his calf. Yeah, he means calf, but he says thigh. Well, chicken thighs.
It's on camera. As much fast food as him would know.
Look, here's my sock. Does it look exciting? You guys excited?
Yeah, cool thigh.
Oh my God, he's showing his feet for money. Like they're insane. These people are actually fucking nuts.
You did that though, so.
What a shit.
But you know, is that just to like pop it in and out, or are you gonna like give it the works?
Yeah, what a slut.
5K.
You're fucking squat.
Oh God damn.
On camera for money, you dumb shit. You fucking slut.
So you're calling her a slut. Are you aware that you show your feet in underwear for money, Phil?
I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct, legally.
Of course.
The mustard yellow ones?
I'm wearing the mustard yellow ones.
All right. Take down those drawers. Let's see the full shebang. Come on. Let's see a little bit of the outline for.
I remember this time period where PPP got him to start showing his feet off on stream and showing his underwear. And he spent so much money on buying all these fancy socks. He thought he had the next fucking just gateway to money.
Brian Dunn, Phil.
How much to smell wings or Rax's chair? Full face fully pressed, inhaling as hard as you can for 4 seconds.
Show Bri your outline.
Well, if Brian Dunn were to drop maybe around, I don't know, 50 subs, maybe.
Okay. Okay, here's that's the gout one. That's where the fake foot team. So that was the establishment of the fake foot.
All right, so anyways, yeah, his fake foot, whatever.
Hear ye, hear ye. Gather round all, because today, on the 1st of April, 2026, I, King DSP, will lay waste to
a health risk. Yes, yeah.
The plebeians, lay lace to the peasants, because yet again, today, we are going to hold court here on DSP Gaming. How are you all this fine day, my subjects? I hope I find you all well.
Oh my God.
And I welcome you here to the channel for a very special episode of King's Court here on DSP Gaming. That is right. Today, it is finally time.
Is this the body reveal? I picked this video just because I saw RTU behind him, but if they're just going to have him talking on top of RTU the entire time.
Some kicks, let's get some tips, let's get some super chats, and for goodness sakes, if you love your king, let's get some members.
Come on, it's 2-minute video. You couldn't have kept his face on top of his face for the entire time?
Chips on the stream right now.
Anyways.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
DSP gives terrible health and fitness advice and has big and nice arms. This is Snort Hogan. I always like Snort Hogan stuff.
Snort.
Got the
drip. Snort. I got the drip. Go.
Someone just tipped $1 and says, I admit you look fit than most 20-year-olds these days. I don't know about that. Many neglect fitness and diet, instead take the easy way out of mindless content and junk food. What is one thing that keeps you motivated in your muscle journey?
Muscle
honestly,
journey.
At first, the reason that I started doing it is because I just felt awful. I was not feeling good. I started to feel overly tired, lots of pain in my joints. And, you know, when you don't have energy and you're only in your 40s, like, what happened? You know, only in my 40s. I'm not.
You can tell that guy right there. Glorious Draven. I don't understand why YouTube doesn't show your content first when we search for you.
Old yet, you know, I'm just middle-aged, and I should not be feeling this way. And the fact that I'm kind of having an invigoration on the internet, meaning
an invigoration on the internet.
I'm getting people to come watch me in a positive way. I'm enjoying my life. My life is improving. I got to do something good for everyone, not just myself.
Hey, Cement Shoes. Good to see you.
But for my wife, my family, and everyone, right? I gotta live.
Again, he says wife and family. Like that's not the extent of your family. That's only other human being you know.
Live longer. I got to be healthier. And so I said, I'm just going to start with little changes to the diet, little changes.
Yeah, hopefully, I don't know. I think his real age is what, 44, 45, something like that. But yeah, he seems, he just acts so much fucking older than that. Oh, but yeah, and the calling, oh, Jesus Christ. He's a grown-ass man and talking about his family. Worse than fucking Cyrax. It's a cat. You have a cat. I had to dig a hole yesterday and bury a cat.
To this and that. And then I started working out with a very basic weight. I'm not even kidding you. I had a tiny 15-pound weight. And I was like, I just got to start lifting this thing. Okay? So I did. And after lifting it for like a week or two, it just became very easy to lift. I was like, well, now I got to get serious about it. Let's buy real.
So yeah, now he lifted something that was 15 pounds. Then he realized this is easy.
Weights. So I ended up buying a set of adjustable free weights. And they go all the way up to 100 pounds. And I was like, let's just start going and just, for the hell of it. And then I got serious about it because I started doing it. I'm like, well, now I need a real way to do it. I need to buy a bench. I need to have space to do it and everything. So I got more and more serious. You start from the bottom. You start with a tiny.
It sucked. She was very, very old. She wasn't sick or anything. It was just that time. And so, like, the last week or so kind of sucked. It was like, you don't just, I don't know, I want to take a cat to the vet and just say, hey, kill this cat for me. But you also don't want to be there for that last week and just see them deteriorate so much. And I did. I had to, it's basically watch. And it sucks having to go into a room and you know where the cat is because at that point, the cat's not going to go anywhere. The cat's going to be in the exact same spot every single time you go and look. And I have to lift up the bed skirt or whatever, shine the flashlight under the bed, watch very closely, and say, Ava, see if I get some sort of reaction. And just get the most horrible, just awful sound. And then I see that her body's moving up a little bit while she's still breathing until she wasn't.
Wait. That is like nothing, but for me it was challenging because I hadn't lifted weights in 100 years.
Oh yeah,
but then I just started,
no way.
Getting real ones.
There's no way that he could get an actual job. Yeah, he thinks he's a fucking superhero. He thinks he is the biggest celebrity that there is.
And it's increasing, and that's all it is. It's a slow thing, a slow process.
He's barely the biggest celebrity in his own house.
But no, I did it because I had to. I felt like it was the right thing to do again.
Yeah, this is fucking horrible. He's on a loop.
Let's play the game.
This controller. All right, this one is a DSP tries it. Camera angle makes his muscles look small. And this is from 2 months ago. There's a piece of shit.
Fuck shit. Dicks, cocks, ass, balls. I'm gay. What it is, like something's bothering me. I'm like, what is it? Did I forget something today? And then boom, it hits me. I'm a loser. I didn't look or get a piece of cake.
Yeah, the last couple of days, I had some thoughts. And I'm like, I can't do that. I was about to take the cat out and shoot it, just to put it out of its misery. But it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't in, like, pain. It was just like, there was just no good answer for me.
What happened was that was totally in my intention to do, but then when it dawned on me, my mom's birthday. What did you say?
And the cat that died has a brother. They're the exact same age, and he seems pretty healthy. I think they're both about 15 years old, and I have a cat that's probably about 18 years old who's starting to look a little funky too. So they're all sort of on their way out.
My mom's birthday is in a week. I gotta get her something. Flashback.
I ate a ton of food for dinner. My mom, oh my God, my wife, not my mom. I'm sure I could try to find a way to recondition my body, but it's so weird. Like I wake up in the morning, my mom. I wake up in the morning, and Kat is like,
"Why are you gay?
What's for dinner tonight? I believe we're having our baked chicken. Or my wife's custom.
Oh, somebody poisoned him.
Yesterday
that
I had
sucks.
curry. My wife made.
Sorry to hear
Japanese
that,
curry, and it was
Enox,
my
but
Japanese style.
good to see you.
A flashback. The funny part is when people say, "Oh, his arms don't look big when he flexes," it's because it's down here and the camera's up here. My head looks bigger than everything because the camera is closest to my head. It's the same at this angle. Let me show you.
Jesus
okay?
Christ.
Look, my head is the thing closest to the camera. So my forehead, see now it doesn't look, it looks different because I'm sitting back a bit. You notice that?
Man, I'm stupid.
So it depends on the actual camera.
I like that clip.
Back a bit. You notice that?
Man, I'm stupid.
So it depends on the actual camera angle. But if you actually like, here, this is the way to accurately represent. I would have to lean my arm up like this in front of the camera. No, even that, no, see, it's too, I have to like, you have to stand up. See how dumb this is? Like, anyone cares, right? Like, it's some big fucking...
And yeah, the last clip we watched, where he was showing off that arm, which is his power arm, I guess. And then he tried to flex with the other arm, and it was like, oh my God, it was like he just been like in a car accident and was laid up in bed for a couple of years. Thank you, Enox. I appreciate that.
Deal. But I have to, like, put my arm big up in front of my face so that it actually represents how big the arm actually is. Because like this, the arm's scaled back and my head is in front of the camera. My head looks like a light bulb.
Correct!
Why are you
But if you go like this, then you can see the arm is pretty big. But you can't tell unless you're in the right perspective.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
The reason that I had that craving is because
I love Hulk Hogan's dick. I want it so bad and I can't get it. And big taints.
I had these things kind of like saved up, thoughts that I have had, things that I had covered or said. You know what I mean? It like built up and I'm like, man, I want to get some stuff off my chest. I do. And no one really...
Hey, heretic. How's it going? Followed the stank tank drama. What is that?
Complained because it was April Fool's Day. So no one gave me shit about it and saying, wow, you ruined all your content because you're not doing regular content. Well, it was April Fool's Day. Basically, no one would complain that I wasn't doing something that I had scheduled, right?
And now, our feature presentation.
Whoa, Jesus Christ, it scared the shit out of me. Let's do this bad.
Wait, so that wasn't the content? What the hell? Again, they put the good stuff in the beginning. I guess that's the only part you should even watch from these guys.
That's all I can taste is salt.
What? From maximum distance. Level 1 sucks me in like a vacuum. Fuck this game. I hate this fucking game.
Yeah, he hates the game. We got the good part out. We got the camera angle stuff. All right, now this one is what, from a couple of months ago? 3 months ago, DSP crashes out over noodle arms. Why he put hashtag Cyrax and Cyrax Nation? Maybe Cyrax was trending that day, so Duty had to just throw those hashtags in, maybe?
Games like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby. My wife wants to go. Very good.
One buck.
Someone says my arm looks small. Okay.
Oh, man. Put him in a hotel.
The arm looks small, huh?
Oh, they have to watch old clips and allow TTS? Jesus. Oh, man. Crashes out over noodle arms.
You see, when it's actually a real camera angle, you can see I don't have small arms. It's just that you're looking from a top-down
It looks kind of fucking small. I mean,
perspective, okay?
Show the other
yes, I do work out. That's my real arm. And you're seeing it live on camera. Now,
oh, that's a good clip right there.
Okay. Yes, I do work out. That's my real arm. And you're seeing it live on camera. Now kiss it. Kiss that muscle right there. Okay, bitch boy? Kiss it. Clearly AI-generated muscles, of course. Yes.
Yeah, clearly AI-generated muscles. Right there. And this was from 3 months ago.
Clearly, but you see, this is the perspective. This is a top-down camera. It makes everything look skinny. So my arms look much smaller here because the top my head is closer to the camera than my arm. If I move my arm closer to the camera, now it looks bigger. I gotta see.
When does
but that's the problem. It's the perspective.
Start?
And then people say you have noodle arms. Like, no, I don't, stupid.
Yeah, he starts off with calling him stupid. So, you know, it's really bothering him right now. There's the fake laugh.
That's correct. I would never, ever, under any circumstances, I would never flex on stream. Never would I do such a thing. See, even this arm looks small when it's...
That's because it is small.
That perspective. But then when you bring it to the front, the actual size, see? It's all about perspective. And then people sit here like they're morons. Oh, his tiny noodle arm. No, you're retarded. You don't understand how a fucking camera works. You're like 5 years old.
Made her admit to faking
How much do
cancer.
I bench? My benching has nothing to do with the arm size. What are you talking about? Benching is chest.
I mean, it is funny watching him just stare at the chat, but I hate watching him stare at the fucking chat. If I was making DSP content, you would never see him stare at chat.
New animation. I added this one yesterday. Steven just did a 2 pound.
Wow, he created that. Wow.
Super chat says, what is it comes in denim? It's the meme equivalent of mental retardation. That's the answer. Basically, people who are completely stupid and you know, they don't think like normal humans, they say that. So thank you for 2 pounds. Appreciate that.
Which, you know, it is stupid to give him 2 pounds to ask him something as stupid as that, but whatever. The more I watch him, the more similar to Cyrax he becomes. Just cleaner, less disease-ridden. The thing is, Cyrax has probably had...
Okay.
Actually, probably definitely has had more women than DSP. Some of them were actually real. I mean, they both had women, like, move across the country to ruin their lives with them.
I love this music. Okay, so we'll hang out for a little bit longer, and then we'll actually start with games.
Yep.
But I just want to chill a little bit longer before we actually begin with something. Casanova, how are you, man?
I'm just surprised he doesn't do the goatee. Hey, Penguin, welcome.
The funny kid, no. I don't take down anyone's videos. I don't even know what you're talking about. He says, is it true you took down Duty's vid for his thumbnail? No, I don't even know what you're talking about. I have not watched a Duty vid since fall 2024. And like I said, I've seen some thumbnails of his vids.
Now, I don't know what he's talking about here. It has nothing to do with crashing out over noodle arms. But of course, Duty wants to get his shit in. So of course, he leaves that in there. But I did see where DSP is now actively telling people, well, if you watch someone and you find out it's not me, make sure to report them because they're impersonating me and they're making money off of my stuff.
On YouTube, I told you about the one last year. It was like me flushed down something about flushing down a toilet or something. I don't know. But no, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm never involved in any of that crap. I don't have time for it. I'm a busy dude. making positive content, I don't take down other people's videos or nothing. So if that happened, once again, it's a case of the trolls striking the trolls
or you telling people to do it. It was just... Let me see. I find that shit right now. DSP wants you to do his dirty work for him.
End up watching my content on another channel, and you get fooled and you thought it was me, and you contributed. You should report that channel. Report it to YouTube for impersonation and say this person is misrepresenting who they are and fooling people into watching content that's stolen, and I accidentally contributed and I didn't mean to, and I want my money back. You should do that.
So yeah, so that's DSP's new thing.
Well, let me tell you.
DSP pulled leg muscle, doing curls, rants about greedy game companies.
Something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
You got the drip.
Snort, snort. I got the drip. Go.
Hope it's going well for all of you out there. For me, not so much, to be honest. Kind of, how do they say? Woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. Reason being, last night, I was exercising. And as I've told you guys many times, my exercise setup is not ideal. It's far from it. It's a crappy, small weight bench that I bought off Amazon with a couple of free weights. And I was doing curls. And as I was doing one of the curls, I pulled a leg muscle. So now I have shooting pain and tenseness in my right leg because I pulled a leg muscle. And it pissed me off.
And the only fix is tips.
And obviously, tried to go to sleep. In bed, I'm moving and hurting it when I'm in bed at night. Like, oh, God. It sucks. It hurts,
vagina. Yeah.
And, then I woke up today, but my wife had to go to work early this morning, so that woke me up early. And already we're getting up earlier because...
Oh, someone's offering him a fucking leg massage.
The daylight saving time. It's only the second day of that, so I'm already getting up earlier than my body's used to, and then I get...
Pulled your leg while doing bicep curls.
Woken up earlier on top of that.
I have no idea.
And then running around trying to do stuff this morning with a bum leg. It was frustrating. So already kind of, like I said, woke up on the wrong side of the bed in a bad mood, like, me. But I'm here.
You mean this one right here? That one's much better.
Here to chill and to hopefully have a good relaxing day with all of you. It looks like we have Beef Supreme as our first super chatter of the day with $2 is the beef, which is you a speedy recovery, sire. Thank you, because I'm going to work out again supposedly tomorrow night. Today was actually my day off between workout days, and I'm hoping that it will recover and I can work out tomorrow and I don't have to miss a day. But it is what it is. I pulled it pretty bad.
Exactly.
I was like, oh my God, that really hurts. So, and then like I said, it sucks because I couldn't really get comfy trying to sleep. You know what I mean? Because it was, if I moved the wrong way, it was pain. I'm like, oh, this sucks. Now, here's what's funny is if you scroll further down and you follow what's happened with EA over the...
He's gotten to the game company bullshit. Don't care about that. The hell was my playlist? Somehow wandered out of that. DSP salty after trolls mocked his workout results.
I love it, and it's that stuff's positive, and there's other stuff that's positive behind the scenes, but the fact that I might lose my fucking house over something that I have nothing whatsoever control over or to do with, that's the worst feeling.
Yeah, he had no control over it. He had no control over anything. I mean...
I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct.
Legally.
I'm not gonna lie, I am sore today. My workout last night, I did squats, I did my shoulder
Did you say twats?
exercises, I did my back exercises, I did some push-ups. 4 sets of each, and I am so sore right now. So if you look like you look a little stiff. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty stiff right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty darn stiff. What's hilarious is idiots who say, "Oh, you're lying." Dude, I work out almost every day. In fact, I was working out so much that my wife told me that I have to take more time off. She's like, "You're working out 6 days a week. You got to cut back. You're supposed to have more rest time." And I said, "All right, I'll work out 5 days a week." So I am. I'm working out 5 days a week now. I'm going to work out 5 straight days, alternating muscle groups. Then I'm going to take 2 days off to recuperate. And I'm going to go back to working out again. So, but it's just hilarious. These idiots, they just can't believe it. Oh, he's working out? Yeah, I am. Why do you think I'm looking better? Why do you think I'm looking so much more skinny? Why do you think you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't just magically happen. That's not how life works. You don't, you've been overweight since you were in your 20s. All of a sudden, you're losing all the weight. It must be.
It could be AIDS. Same reason why, your hair is magically like jet black, not an ounce of gray, yet your face has just gray everywhere.
Magic. There must be a fairy that comes by with a wand and goes like this, and then you become smaller. That's not how life works, okay? It's because I'm working out. Sheesh. Okay. All right, it's time to ban some idiots on Kick. Can you please get the fuck out? Toxic individual. Seriously, toxic
What did he say? These platforms never take complaints against him seriously. The deceit and anti-consumer practices are just chalked up to being a legitimate business model.
All right, it's time to ban some idiots on Kick. Can you please get the fuck out?
What kind of anime
Toxic
shit is he
individual.
playing?
Seriously, toxic fucking people. I can't take them. I'm trying to play Pokemon, man. Idiots.
So he's playing Pokemon as well as doing the physical cards? This is from
Jealous individuals who just can't stand the fact that someone is having a good life. Seriously,
your
that's all it
livestock
is.
eat your
If you
portion.
can come by and support my streams tomorrow with tips, please. Please. Even if you don't like the games I'm playing, if you could just come by and support and give me some peace of mind so I don't have to worry about everything this week, just tired of it. Last time I had financial money, I really do. I need that money. It was probably 2014 when I moved out here. That was the end of it. Seriously, like 2014. I hope that someday I'll get out of it. I don't know if I ever will. I may be living month to month, paycheck to paycheck, begging for fucking tips and shit on stream for the rest of my life.
What's the next financial crisis that's going to happen that's going to screw everything over? What's the next situation where your life might be threatened?
We got a lot of jealous trolls in the YouTube chat who are whining and complaining that I'm successful. I'm serious. They're coming in and complaining that I'm actually, I play games, enjoy them, I make money doing it. They hate it. They wish that they could do it, and they're losers that don't have any kind of charisma. No one cares about them. So they sit here and complain on my stream.
This is charisma, boys. Charisma.
I mean, you could do it for yourself if you had a lick of talent. I mean, go for it. Nothing's stopping you but yourself, but I mean, that's your problem, is your own ineptitude.
Oh, Phil actually is a really toxic person, so we're just gonna keep saying, why am I toxic? Because it's a meme.
You mean like this?
Why am I toxic?
Someone says, look at those buff arms. Yes, when you look at my arms on camera at the wrong angle, they don't look big. When you actually look at them with the right angle, you can see that my arm actually is buff because I've been working out. But you actually have to look at it at the right angle.
Or they're not, and you're just trying to find an angle that makes them look bigger.
See that?
Look at my finger. It's the size of my fucking head. Oh my god.
Okay.
Low cow.
So, the reason that my detractors and haters bring up my wife so much is very simple, because we starve them of content for her. So because they have nothing, they want what they can't have. If she was on the stream every day, it wouldn't be a big deal anymore because she's on the stream every day, and therefore it would become a commonplace thing they wouldn't care. But because she's not on the stream, because she's only been in very few pieces of my content ever, and we've given them nearly nothing to ever work with, they can't stop obsessing. They literally hyperfixate on my wife, trying to get information about her past, about her physical appearance, about all kinds of shit. because.
And who's the person who went and like fucked his wife's sister?
They're not allowed to have that information. It's none of their business. She is not my business. She is not in my content. You know what I'm saying? So there's no reason to give them any information at all. You know, every once in a while, I talk about our day off or something that we're doing or something she's cooked. That's all you get. That's literally all you will get. Because anything further than that becomes harmful with these idiots. Again, hyperfixating, eternally online, socially broken losers. All they do is sit online all day, no actual real-life social interactions with anyone. They probably don't even have social skills. They're probably fucking mentally deficient, emotionally deficient people who think it's okay to just stalk people online all day. But you're right. It's messed up that they ever would have thought to try to stalk my wife or say horrible things about my wife. They don't know anything about my wife. They still don't, and they never will. Because
they know she's gigantic.
We don't give them anything to know. So they can say whatever they want. It doesn't mean anything. And that's the truth, is anyone who hyperfixates on someone who's not directly involved obviously is a loser, a fucking mentally ill person who knows that they're not allowed. You're not part of this inclusive group. You're not part of my family. You're never going to be part of my family. Maybe.
And you know they all want to be, especially Duty. He wants to be Phil's brother-in-law or something. Hang out with them, watch, I guess, Pokemon.
Maybe you want a family for yourself, and that's why you want to so desperately know about mine, but you're not allowed. Sorry, you're not part of this club, and you never will be. Instead, you could be in your really oddball club of oddly hyperfixated losers online. And if you want to call that your family, go for it, but I don't think it's going to get you very far in life. Gen 9 Platinums did a $2 super chat. Said, you and Kat should play Split Fiction. We have absolutely no desire whatsoever to play Split Fiction. Zero. There's no desire whatsoever. But thanks for $2.
Thanks for the money, dummies. Because that's exactly what you fucking are. A bunch of fucking empty-headed idiots.
Yes, they are.
What are people talking about here? Infinifail says that I used to work out in my college years. I was jacked. That's actually a true statement. It's actually a true statement. I used to work out like for about 2 years. I was lifting weights heavily to the point where I was taking the protein shakes, creatine shakes, and I was lifting weights, you know, everything.
That's him lifting weights right there.
Bench press, the squats. I was doing everything crazy. And I was jacked to the point where like people were like, oh shit, like Phil looks like he's ripped. But then I stopped doing it for various reasons. I've talked about them before. Well, I was doing it too much and I almost had a fucking blood vessel pop in my fucking head and end up in the hospital. That wasn't good.
Yeah, I want to get married, to start a family, and get a cat.
Sometimes when I was younger, I would do things like to the extreme, and that was the problem. I didn't know about moderation back then. So for me, I'm gonna work out. I'm not just gonna work out. I'm gonna fucking go crazy with every possible thing that I could do to work out and get jacked and shit.
Look at those titties.
And it's funny because, you know, I haven't worked out in a million years, but I still, you know, you look at me, you know, fold my arms, you can still see them.
What did that say? Please forgive my appearance. I what?
See the muscle because, you know, I haven't worked out in a million years, but
I had just gotten home from dinner.
Still, you know, you look at me, you know, fold my arms, you can still see the muscles and stuff on my arm. I'm still kind of, you know,
Jesus.
I've got that on my body, and I probably will have that for the rest of my life. My dad used to be an actual bodybuilder, and he, even now, he hasn't worked out in like 20 years, but he's still, you look at him, he looks buff. You still retain some of that muscle, even if you don't keep doing it for the rest of your life, so that's good. All right. No, I didn't use bull shark testosterone. That stuff wasn't popular back then. I mean, we're talking early 2000s. Back then, the creatine was the creatine was everywhere. Creatine's the new thing. You gotta do creatine. They thought it was this fucking catchphrase, and everyone had to do it. All right. All right, folks. Here we go. Yes, my dad was a bodybuilder. He wasn't a professional bodybuilder, but it was his hobby. He loved to lift weights, and he was one of those meatheads who would go to the gym and go crazy lifting weights and shit. Because he worked at a company, a shipping company, so he had to move heavy loads of freight all the time. So doing that in the free time helped him at his job.
based off of what you're saying right now.
What is this video? This streamer's body transformation is insane. No clickbait. DSP gaming exercises.
That doesn't seem like the most healthy lifestyle. It doesn't seem like the most conducive, like...
My personal life outside of these streams has nothing to do with you and is none of your business. So if I do exercise, which I do, you're not going to see it or hear it or know anything about it. This is not me turning my personal health into some kind of a silly gimmick. Because it's not. Personal health should never be.
Yeah, somebody should fucking clip that and give it back to him. When was this? 7 months ago.
A silly gimmick. I think that that's ridiculous. And
I used to bring the groceries all in one trip.
Quite unprofessional and quite unhealthy, quite frankly.
Oh, god damn. What else do we got?
I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money.
DSP tore his elbow muscle. Doesn't know why one arm is bigger than the other. Let's get rid of this 3 minutes of duty ads.
The early stream. I actually started the stream early tonight. How is everyone? Is everyone even here? I don't even know if many or any are here, because usually I would not start talking on a late stream until at the earliest, like 7:15, sometimes even 7:20. And then usually we hang out for like 10, 15 minutes. Tonight I'm actually here early. So I wonder who's here. Anyone here?
Nobody's here.
How y'all doing tonight? Uchan is here. Who's over on Kick? We've got Willow, your future stepdad, Chinese food, snake sauce. Oh, I can't tip. Pino is here. Space Jam fan. Clout Seifler.
Did you say pedo?
Fleur? Huh?
Female bodybuilder.
Max Power, how are you? Does this look normal? Good evening.
Well, they die.
I don't know how you can be a kinky
from?
spatula, but that's your name. Beastbot, how you doing? You get it? How you doing?
Like the weights dropping on him, or just exploding hearts?
Doing? Let's see. What analytics do I want to see? I guess we'll start with this. I knew we only have like 50 people on YouTube. I don't even know how many we have on Kick. But I just want to chill with you guys for a little bit. I have extra time tonight. I'm waiting for the office to cool down. It was in the 80s today, but not. Tomorrow night, a few of these, and maybe try one or two.
I mean, when did he talk about his torn muscle? Why is one arm bigger than the other? We're already 4 minutes into it. All right, here we go. But again, let's see. How long is the video? Almost 10 minutes. So you could probably put mid-roll in that. But if he chopped the first 4 minutes off, you're not going to have mid-rolls.
Like almost a month ago at this point now. And it's still not 100%. Like it's getting there, but it's still kind of the muscle. I'm almost positive I tore a muscle here. Like the elbow muscle, whatever the shit is that connects right here is fucked up. So it still doesn't feel right. And if I turn my arm, sometimes it hurts. It hurts up here sometimes too in the wrist. So I did something. I messed it up. Like I said, I think it was when I went to the garbage dump. So I work out fine, but then sometimes it feels weird or uncomfortable after. So right now I'm getting a little bit of that, but it should go away. But I'm not trying to purposely flex or anything. Okay.
So the workout hasn't improved his snort.
Okay. Oh no, it could be older games too. It doesn't have to be a newer game. It could be an older game that you know of on Steam that maybe we could just jump into and play for a few streams. Is it? See, Mind Freak says tennis elbow. Maybe. I don't know what tennis elbow is, but maybe that's what it is. Maybe I have tennis elbow where I messed the tendon up. It's okay. It's right here. This tendon right here. Okay, or muscle, whatever it is, right?
I don't think that's tennis. Well, yeah, mine always hurts right there too. But my tennis elbow usually hurts right fucking there. Sometimes from bringing all the groceries in one trip.
Right there, connecting to the elbow. On this side, on the elbow. Okay, so both sides, and then sometimes up here in the wrist. And it's been hurting on and off. Sometimes it's perfectly fine. Sometimes it hurts. When I go like this, okay, this hand can go all the way against my body. This can't. It stops right here. I can't go any further. The elbow won't go further. You see? Same thing when I'm stretching out. So this arm, I can go as far stretch out as I can here.
Just like Cyrax, he's got one arm that can't extend all the way.
Stop right here. I can't go any further. So I think I might have tennis elbow. I don't know. I have to look it up, I guess. The weird part is it's not a lot of pain. It's just not a lot of pain. It's weird. Playing 3. At all. Puffy, how are you? Wow. This is my right arm. This is my left. Which do you think is bigger? I've seen people say this meme. Now, apparently there's a meme that one arm's bigger than the other. Here's the thing, like, I don't know. I think it all depends on camera angles.
Cringe minion. Oh, this is where he starts with the camera angle. So this was how many months ago? 7 months ago is when he started the camera angle bullshit.
I know the truth. Like, I think
Dark Side Racks.
Basically, when you look at different angles, things look different.
And he's got the fucking steering wheel. So he is Dark Side Racks.
So, for example, when I'm looking at myself in the bedroom mirror, okay, versus the bathroom mirror, versus on camera on stream, versus another angle camera, it all looks different. So I can never tell. Like at one angle, I'm like, oh, my arm's starting to look pretty good. And then I'll look at another angle, like, my arm looks terrible. And then I'll be, oh, look, Mike, look at this. I'm starting to lose, lost weight. I'm getting definition in my core.
You're not.
And I look at another angle, like, wow, I look like shit. But it's weird because it's the same. I'm not changing my body. Like, it's the same body.
Jesus Christ. Fucking teenage girl right here.
Hello, guys. Welcome.
All right, this one is too long. 5-hour meltdown to a 5-minute workout.
Back to another video. So I'm sure a lot of you are going, wow, this is quite soon. Like from your recent video, normally you
goal tonight, I'll take this shirt off and I'll just wear the undershirt. All right. Or if we get 10 gifted subs on Kick, of which we have 0 right now, then I'll also do it because we have a goal to get 10 more subs on Kick by the end of tonight's stream. That's my weekly goal. And I want to hit that goal.
So he's taking
So if I get 10 subs, I will do it. Okay.
What's this? The super successful businessman, the CEO of Banal.
Shitty for a long time because I worked so much and I didn't have the means to improve my life situation. You guys gave me the means to improve.
A bunch of autards.
Well, let me
all right, this one's back to Snort Hogan. Like these a lot better.
tell you something, brother. Snort, snort, snort.
Go.
Snort, snort.
You got the drip? Go.
All I know is I'm very happy I did not play the Black Ops 7 beta today. I knew it came out today. I wasn't sure exactly what time it was going to come out, which is why I didn't schedule it for today. But overall, typically when a beta releases, especially when it's a hotly anticipated beta,
right there,
I usually do not play it immediately. And there's a good reason. Apparently right now the Black Ops 7 beta is a mess. People who are trying to play it are reporting that it's crashing constantly.
Okay, the video is called DSP Claims He Has a Rock Hard Core and His Workouts Are Working.
Has tons of performance issues. It's one of that when we don't even know if it's going to work on messes a few days. Duty beta, or if you're in the first slew of people, you're a beta test. One of the game developers on anime transforming other way. You know what I mean? It's never good enough no matter what you do. And I'm not going to have them saying dumb shit about my workouts. Obviously, the workouts are working, right? Like, obviously, look how much muscle mass I've put on. These arms used to have 0 muscle on them, and now the muscle's back. I'm losing a ton of weight. My core is like rock.
What should be the next DSP tries it? Domino's, Firehouse, or Mexican food?
Rock hard now, which is great. So all these improvements, I'm not going to let other people try to dump on me and all the work that I've done and the work that I'm going to continue to do for quite a while. I can't wait to keep going for the next, years and have myself basically get back to the form that I was in my 20s, So there's no point in sharing a workout when all people want to do is basically be toxic and negative about it. If you want to talk to me about the workout, I'll talk to you about it. That's fine. But I'm not going to share the actual physical activity of it. That's simple.
Have I ever seen Rev's workout video? I have not seen that. I've seen Cyrax's workout video. That's always a great one. All right, this is from 8 years ago. Stop out. Okay, that's fucking old. Eight months ago. Said even 2 years ago, he was a buff menace.
Here's Phil to tell you more.
When I worked out, what was my favorite body part to work out? I did not have a favorite body part to work out. I didn't favorite my body parts. Oh, my left delt was my favorite body part to work out. What are you talking about, man?
I did all exercises. I did the curls, right? I did the bench press, squats. I did I'm trying to remember exactly which ones I did and which ones I didn't do. I did a ton. Like I did a ton of different exercises back then, actually. Oh, the one where you bend over, you just have the one arm coming up like this and you alternate. I did.
It's called lawn mowing.
Those.
I did a whole bunch of exercises because I told you my dad in the basement of our house, he had a whole weight set, and he had
because he was a professional bodybuilder.
All these posters of exercises and things.
Yeah,
So I just
we've
basically
seen
did
that,
those
yeah.
based on he showed me the basics, and I would just basically do that stuff, and I buffed up like crazy. I was actually drinking those whey protein smoothie things. I would buy them from like GNC, and I would take that, and I would be working out, and I buffed.
I think he says he's like 5'10".
Way up. Like, no exaggeration, I had no muscles at all when I was in high school. I was just like a string bean. Zero muscles. This arm, I know you laugh like, oh, you don't have a big muscle now, right? I don't have a big muscle now. But you see the muscle I have? I had nothing. This was like a twig, like zero muscle to my arm at all in high school. And then when I worked out, I ended up getting muscle. And I kind of retained some of that over the years. Oh. I love that. I still have the little muscle I have is because I worked out. And it's good that I kind of kept it because, like I said, I was so effing skinny in high school. And then after that, I buffed up. Did working out cause my back issues? No. I had my back issues came much later. My back issues came.
Brother was a
in the
race
late
car
2000s.
driver. Dad was
I
special
working out,
forces.
hardcore for like 1 to 2.
Which that means you are a race car driver, and you're also special forces.
Years in the early 2000s. Yes, I experienced physical bullying.
That's what the one guy did. Were a couple of videos ago, where he talked about so many years ago and how buff he was, and they basically showed clips for his entire YouTube career and just like fat, sloppy, just every single clip.
Intimidation when I was in high school, constantly. In reality, that's one of the reasons that actually convinced me to start working out, because I was so skinny in high school that I said, man, maybe if I actually
somebody kicked sand in your face at the beach, was that what it
worked
was?
out and started buffing up, and I could defend myself, then people wouldn't bully me around, and that's when I started buffing up, and I gained, no exaggeration, I probably
He was being bullied.
gained like 20 pounds of muscle just by working out. I was a super skinny dude. Did working out end up making a difference with bullies? Yeah. Like, again, this was my early 2000s. So, I was in my like late teens, early 20s.
I went from being the guy who was bullied in school to the guy who everyone just stayed the fuck away from. Like, no one wanted to mess with me because I actually had like buffed up a bit, and they were like,
I don't really think that was the reason.
oh shit. That's 100% a lie.
Let's stay away from it,
No, it's like, let's just stay away from him because he's a fucking idiot.
Like, seriously, like that. And those are like kind of those
Yeah, used to knock out all the 7-foot black dudes in high school.
early days of me early 2000s traveling around playing Street Fighter. And, you know, then I became an asshole. Then I became like a big-headed asshole talking shit online, probably as a result of buffing up a bit and working out. And I thought I was hot shit. Right?
Yeah, the Cobra Kai dudes kicked his ass when he was wearing a shower costume.
Right? So here I am talking shit online constantly to everyone under the sun about Street Fighter, and it was really stupid. I shouldn't have done that. The thing about exercise is, for me anyway, when I got into exercise, once you get past the hurdle of making it a regular part of your schedule, and the initial weeks to months of it kind of being painful because you're not used to doing it, once you get past
it's like butt sex.
that and it becomes a regular part of everything, it's
We could just change that into butt sex, couldn't we?
part of your schedule. Once you get past the hurdle of making it a regular part of your schedule, and the initial weeks to months of it kind of being painful because you're not used to doing it, once you get past that and it becomes a regular part of everything, it's actually good to do. It's fun to do.
I'm going to have to do that. All right. We are at 1 hour and 41 minutes. All right. Let me,
Past the hurdle of, anyway, when I got, the thing about exercise is, for me anyway, when I got into exercise, once you get past the hurdle of making it a regular part of your schedule, and the initial weeks to months of it kind of being painful because you're not used to doing it, once you get past that and it becomes a regular part of everything, it's actually good to do. It's fun to do. Like, you start to get addicted to that feeling that they call the burn, right? You start to burn in your muscle, and it's, oh, I like that feeling. I like the feeling of it's burning, and now it's healing and building up more protein and everything. It feels good after a while. You just have to get used to it.
Most people just they're lazy, complacent. They're not used to
oh,
exercise.
God damn.
Once you get used to it, it actually feels fun and good. It's something you want to do. You desire the next workout. But you have to get to that point, and a lot of people can't get past that initial hurdle, right?
Like just getting the head in there. That's it's fucking easy after you get the head in there.
Right now, I know if I had time to get into a regular workout routine, I would very enjoy it. I know I would. I've done it times in my life. I actually really like working out. It's fun. And again, you can do things. You can like listen to videos or, you know, listen to music while you're doing it. So it's not even like you're just doing dedicated to that. You can do other things you find pleasurable while you're working out. There's, you know, it's fun, but you got to get to that point where you have my problem right now is time. If I wanted to regularly work out, I really don't have the time.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a full-time job. Where's the time going to come from? Need to make a DSP Cyrex side-by-side comparison? Yeah, starting to see a lot of similarities.
Regularly work out because I'm working so much. I'm 36 years old, guys. I'm not 20 years old, you know. I have to get up and move around and do physical activity and do other things.
Blame it on the lag. Not from Target. I think I saw that in Target one time. Yeah. All right. I think that's about it for good videos. A lot of this is old shit.
Shit. Got away. I got him. Oh! Oh!
God, look at that. Just pain. Ugh. Like he's just coming out glass shards. Nasty.
What is up, everyone? Hello, and welcome. Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh?
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to the official DSP workout video. Now come on, fatties, let's get to work. We're going to start out with some simple stretches. Okay, Andy?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Ooh, 2, I think I am finished for the evening. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Said DSP's not really my thing, so of course watching Cyrax is not my thing either. Tried to make my own Cyrax content, which is why I made videos. Maybe I need to start making DSP's content actually good. Said some of those videos we watched tonight were good, but it was always the intros. They gave all the good stuff at first, and then the rest of it was just plain just footage. Like, this is shit. I don't watch this shit. Just watch the intro. Both have been caught. Yeah, they both whipped it out on stream. I wonder what it would take to get DSP to yank it off on stream and, you know, get him to defend his family on stream. Hey, Turd Hurdler, welcome. So hopefully, I think the stuff from today, him being on the front page of X, if it hasn't already made him freak out, it probably will soon. He'll probably release a video about how he did not AI fake his muscles. Somehow try to blame it on camera angles again. And pull up my cot and get you banned. Give you the old double whammy. Oh. All right, everyone. Well, thank you all for hanging out on this impromptu stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. This has been like the 3rd day this week. Depending on how you start your week. When do you start the count, I guess? 3rd time in 7 days that we have streamed. We streamed Friday night, Saturday night, and Tuesday. Anyhow, I'm going to get out of here. I will see you all again very, very soon. Not sure when, but I do want to get back to streaming at least once or twice a week. Don't want to dedicate any certain day because then shit just happens. Just play it by ear and just try to stream when shit happens. So I will see you all very soon. Good night.
UIS and Charlie. Woo! Running through the wire. The UIS and Charlie. Aye! Burning through the liar. Locals, better clear that lane. Charlie. They kick that herd right out the frame. The UIS and Charlie. Yeah, the UIS and Charlie. Outlaw friends for hire. The UIS and Charlie. Hot on the internet fire. I smell profit.